Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Aftermath. Sorry it didn't start at 10. Um, just busy with other stuff and just been a interesting weekend, I would say. And I was reading on a story that was talking about trademarks that WWE recently just brought. They brought the trademark of Alexa Bliss, Goddess, but the Goddess. They brought that trademark, and they also brought Alexa, Alexa, turn off the music. Alexa, hold on. Alexa, turn off the music. Okay, that was a first. But anyways, the trademark that WWE has brought, they brought a WCW Super Brawl and WCW Uncensored. So kind of interesting because it seems like they're not running like that many pay per views like they should. And I know some people think it's a good thing, but I think honestly it's a bad thing. Like people like because mainly their pay per views are the main ones that's making the money. Like maybe some SmackDown shows they have, but like most of the Raw shows, it's not making any money. And it's like that's why I'm welcome to like pay per views because there's a chance that they can have one here in Wisconsin. So that's what I'm hoping for because that's the only time where it was nearly sold out is like having a pay per view here in Milwaukee, and there are probably some people that be interested in SmackDown. So who knows how good that's going to be. But I know the one they had like in what was it 2019 um, did better than what Raw did when they came in December. But yeah, just something that it just needs to change. So yeah, but it's just one of those things that they just need like focus on. So my thing is they just need to have more pay per views than at least like about maybe when they used to have it. They used to have like June and October. They used to have like two pay per views a month, or sometimes December they'll have like a pay per view. Then it has Starcade. So I don't know what happened to why they didn't do that this year. Well, last year because they didn't have a pay per view last year. And what they did this year in January, they had the day one pay per view, and coming up this coming Saturday, they have the Royal Rumble, which I will be going to. So yeah, thank God for that. So it was one of the pay per views I wanted to go to, and I was just thinking that yeah, like oh yeah, we skate streams. I do want to watch. Oh, Monday morning, I ain't gonna be up, but I will want to check that out. But anyways, it's like this will be my second of the big four pay per views that I went to. We were supposed to go to Survivor Series in November, but that didn't go out the plan. But it seems like for all the stuff that's going on with not with like with the Royal Rumble, it should be an interesting one. And some of the wrestlers make their returns, and but then again, you don't know what you're going to expect with the Royal Rumbles. Like somebody could be making their debut on the main roster, or they could have signed somebody and oh they're just gonna make their debut on there. You never know. But yeah, like the weird thing is like last year it didn't do that much for they didn't do that much, debuts and stuff last year. But except for some of the women's wrestlers, some of the surprise entrants, but this time they made it known like the women that's going to be there, like because it's right now there's a total of 18, so we're probably let's see, probably about 20 right now that's announced, but there's still 10 spots remain. So interesting enough, like, we don't know like who's going to be that remaining 10. Is going to be some call ups from NXT or some NXT rosters, or it's going to be a surprise person that's going to make their could be making their main roster debut. Who knows? Like I said about the same thing for the men's, that would be an interesting one too. But yeah. So I didn't catch SmackDown this past Friday, so I'm gonna watch it tonight and like see what happened. So I do gotta watch that. But it seems like they had some big time guests that was there this past Friday. So I can't remember who, so that's one of the reasons that I'm watching it. And I know Naomi and Charlotte got I think, their championship match or whatever. So that's supposed to happen on this past edition of SmackDown. So just gonna watch that and just see how it goes. But I know the sucky thing is I got to deal with commercials. But then again, it's Hulu. But I'm trying to think where. Oh yeah, I did went to a couple of shows this weekend. One of them were Legacy Pro Wrestling. They had no special guests on this one, but they did have some fresh faces, like new faces on there, which was very interesting. But and I know like the crowd kind of got lost because like, who's this person or whatever. But yeah, they had a decent crowd, and I guess like some of the new names that was on there kind of throw them out and just didn't think like, who is that? Do I supposed to cheer for him or I supposed to boo him or what's going on? Which I can understand that because like I don't say anything until I know is this person supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy, face heel, whatever. It's like okay, don't know. And most of the crowd was just it seems like they just wasn't in it. So I don't know like why they wasn't in it. Either it was like still cold from being outside on Friday or what's the case may be, but not sure. But did watch some of the Bucks games, but we do will have a Bucks talk tomorrow. At least I'm gonna try to have it right before Monday Night Raw. It will be a live one, just like this one. It'll be a live one, and I will also will do it on Twitch, which I know like the past like few days I'm not on Twitch or whatever, but I'm gonna try to do something special for Twitch or whatever very soon. Um, I'm trying to think. God, Tuesday, Wednesday. At least it'll be at least warming up somewhat in the week. I'm sorry, just looking at the weather. But anyways, um, yeah, I was talking about like they put on a good show. Legacy did, but just like the crowd wasn't in it until like the main event, like TW3 and Isaiah Moore. It seemed like they had to get the crowd in there, and they finally did. So I guess everybody was just waiting for the main event because they wanted to see how it goes. So it was a good main event, but it's going to be interesting. Like the ending of that main event was Isaiah Moore came up with the pin, but TW3's foot was like out of the ring, and normally that's like a like supposed to stop the count, but the referee didn't and kept on going with the count 1, 2, 3, and gave the win to Isaiah Moore. Um, After the match, TW3 made a challenge and said like maybe they'll have like a 2 out of 3 falls on the next show, which we'll get to that in a minute. Um, Xavier came out and says like, why do that? Why we can do a 30-minute Iron Man match? So that would be interesting too to see that. So the next show would be March 11th. Um, there's crazy things that's going on in March, so I really got to see like what stuff is going on March. So if I can make it or not, because like there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Like you got the Sting thing, which I think is the same day. So this is gonna be like kind of interesting to see like which one I'm gonna go to. So that's why I didn't commit to like see if I was gonna go just yet. But yeah, but hopefully that if I just no that the time wouldn't even work. So they starting this Sting meet and greet at 6 o'clock. So that's not gonna help. But yeah, I got some figure out to do for March. So we'll see how that goes. Um, well, I guess I can talk about now is GLCW. They had a guest yesterday, and it was Terry Reynolds. I did meet her before and got a picture with her, but that picture is gone. It was on my old page, and I put it on Arthur Smith's page so I can keep track of the photos and stuff. And what I'm doing from this point on, I'm saving like my photos on here and put them onto the website, the wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com website. So that picture will be up after I'm done here. So I'm gonna put that up. And like I said, I don't know what was up with the crowd yesterday either, but it's like the kids made it interesting. Unless they was like too worried about last night's game, which we ain't gonna talk about. But yeah, the matches were very good too. Especially they had 3 title matches, which I really didn't think until that they was any title was going to change. But at one point, like when the Express came out there, and they were just talking about like their how long they hold the title and stuff like that. I was like, let me guess, they're going to lose the tag titles. But I forgot who they was going to defend against. But yeah, it ended up being a fanny pack party of Dustin Jackson and Kyle Hero, which they are currently the OVW tag champs. And yeah, Kyle Hero was hurt. I think it was the shoulder injury, and like he wasn't in the match that much, but which I can understand why because of his shoulder. And that's the good thing about being like with having a tag partner doing tag team matches. Like one can go and the other one can do like so much that they can try to like do something. So that was a good call. Um, what else? It was I think it was a new face that was there too. Lost the match against I think it was Drew Hernandez. He lost to JT Rock or something like that. So they had a new guy there. So interesting. And like other matches that was going, but they did had the meet and greet before the show started. Terry Reynolds was there. I did mention that, but the line wasn't as crazy as it was with Mick Foley is past September, which was a good thing. But they said the gates was open at 6, and I got there like a little bit before 6:30, and thinking that okay, everybody must be in. Good, there's not that long of a line, so I can just go in. I went in. Yeah, it was a line, all right. Everybody was waiting inside the door. They didn't want to wait outside, which I can understand. So yeah, um, they mentioned their next show. Their show is going to be. I think they changed the date. It's going to be February 27th. Um, Normally they has Scotty Too Hottie is supposed to be their guest, but I don't know who's going to be their guest for this one. Either they're going to keep the same as keeping Scotty Too Hottie for that, or they're going to change it. I don't know yet, but probably we'll get some information because Too Hottie already going to be on their March show that they're going to have in Merler, Wisconsin. So that's gonna happen. So it's gonna be so DLCW gonna have two shows in March. That one and another one that's gonna be in Cedarburg, but don't know what if they're gonna have a guest or whatever is going on with that one. But normally they would, but we'll see. They also mentioned something about they bringing back the salute to wrestlers thing. They're gonna have Rikishi, Road Dogg, and Baron Rock, Krowski or something like that. I can never get his last name right, but yeah, like it's gonna be interesting. But I did like try to access like, can we get photos of them? So I didn't get a response back yet. So we'll see. Um, I might just go anyway, just to the game, or just get an autograph, or hopefully I can get a picture because I want a picture with like Rikishi and just Rikishi. But anyways, um, I think there's only one show that's going on in Milwaukee this Friday, and that's Fourth Wall Wrestling. They got a show at the same place as Legacy Pro got their show. So I don't know if they got one coming next month, but I think they do. I believe it's the 23rd, but I'm not sure yet. Probably gotta go back to their Facebook page and look for Fourth Wall Wrestling if anybody's interested in that. Oh God. Um. Yeah. Anyways. I guess we can look at a few news and see what's going on besides. Oh, what a kiss! What a kiss pass! Group picture said Vesper Man can run another 25 to 30 years. Yeah, run it to the ground. Let's see. See if anything interesting. So, let's see. Report considered change date change for Money in the Bank. Let's read on this one. So it's interesting because they got it in I think it's in early July. They got it in Vegas. It's just like the same building they hold SummerSlam, but they got SummerSlam in late July on where SummerSlam is gonna be held. So there's gonna be like no pay-per-view in August. So which is kind of screwed up. So I don't know what they was thinking there, but it's Vince McMahon, so We don't know. So let me just read this. A new report from July 2nd. It was noted how UFC will be using the T-Mobile Arena for their pay-per-view show in the stadium. Though they aren't at the exact same venue, the prophecy will cause issues with logistics for fans on who want to attend both events. However, WWE has also booked it for Sunday, July 3rd, so it's possible the premium live event has moved one day over to Sunday, July 3rd. All will be sorted out by the time the tickets will go on sale later this year. Let's see. They was talking about the Money in the Bank premium live event. Feature standout motorcycle return of John Cena to WWE. Big E winning his Money in the Bank briefcase in thrilling match between Edge and Roman Reigns for the Universal title. Oh, if they move it like a day later, like it's not going to mess up everybody's plan. So who's like both. If they move it, it works out both ways. It ain't like a kill 'em or anything. Excuse me. But yeah, like holding like one summer event, like in the two summer events in the stadium, SummerSlam, and put it back in August. It could be August or something like that. They could do, but not like late July, because we don't even know what's going to be the September pay per view is. Don't know the name of that's going to be, and it's just crazy. But let's see, let's see. They're having their they're taking a hiatus until like April 1st will be their I think it'd be their one of their big shows. I forgot what is on here. Okay, a major announcement is going to be revealed this. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Supercar Honor that's going to be in April, and they already got one match that's going to be that's already set for the undisputed ROH World Champion. It's going to be Bandino versus Jonathan Gresham because of COVID. So they signed up Jonathan Gresham and Jay Lethal to be for the title, but they brought the old classic one out and said it'll just be the interim champion or whatever. So yeah, Friday, April 1st, Curtis Caldwell Center in Garland, Texas. Yeah, I kind of figure that. So as lately they have been featuring both the Ring Honor Championships been featured like in Impact Wrestling, Tremendous with the pay per view that John McGrath runs, GCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and other ones. So if y'all didn't see this month's pay per view with John Aggression defended against Chris Sabin, that was an interesting match. Um, and I think there's going to be more coming catching up with Impact Wrestling. I know I need to. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. What am I looking for? Okay. Oh, Edge attends FTR versus Rock and Roll Express taping of Impact Wrestling from Charles F. Dodge City Center in Pembroke Pines, Florida, include the debut of Progressive Women Wrestling Women's Champion Felice Shaw. Oh, they got a picture of her too. Decent on, but she was trained by Lance Storm, and she has been a regular on the independent UK scene, working on promotions like Revolution Pro and Progress. Also, she also had worked for Women's Wrestling TV series as Raina Reeves. Which well, I will speak something on that too with the women of wrestling. It was will have that where bring that to light. Where they will debut their show on the Sinclair broadcast sometime this year. Don't know when this year, but supposed to be this year. So it's gonna be on either if you're like in Milwaukee, it'll be on like either My 24 or on CW18. Kind of same thing they doing with Ring of Honor. Like they have it like all weekend long with having like let's see, Ring of Honor at noon on Channel 18, or also they have shown like Ring of Honor on Fox, not Fox Sports, but Valley Sports Wisconsin every Friday night at midnight. Let's see, and also their normal time at 9 p.m. on Saturday on My 24, 8 o'clock Sunday on My 24, and I think so. Let's see, in her debut match, she defeated Lady Frost. Um, don't want to see the full spoilers. I just mainly just want to see like who were they talking about. So if y'all don't know what progressive is, it's a wrestling company that's based in the UK. Some of the wrestlers from like WWE and all of them like came from before they got their big break. So yeah, that's yeah, that's come on. Let's see. Let's see what other news that they got on. Let's see. AEW star makes debut for Progress Wrestling. See that. Oh, AEW's Anthony Ogogo made his debut on Progress Wrestling. Oh, okay. So it's kind of the other way around. So wait. As no really Ogo wrestled his first match in London since having competed there in boxing at the 2012 Olympics, winning the bronze medal. The event will be available on demand progress in the WWE Network starting February 6th. Uh,
Andy, what do you think? The Dragon Eye or a Horseshoe Ring?
Dragon Eye.
This one I actually got because Elvis's wedding ring was actually a horseshoe.
Oh,
And then this one I just thought looked badass, so I just got it.
yeah, the Dragon Eye.
Mindy, what the hell are you digging for? Ain't that no
She
there?
trying to get underneath this cover.
Don't need to be covered up.
They didn't last out. They ain't been outside. They been outside and they only lasted like a minute.
Mindy beat you in the baby too long.
Uh, okay. Can't find anything on, but let's get back to this. So
I just can't fit my knuckle or the nail.
Oh wow. Okay. Those from yesterday's from Corbin. Must have been a different type of city that they was in, so that was funny. Let's see. Corbin, Kentucky. Oh, okay. So Roman Reigns and Uso defeated Kevin Owens, Zach Rollins, and Biggie. Let's see. Here's the results. AJ Styles defeated Austin Theory. Omos defeated Montez Ford. Alpha Academy defeated Dark Ziggler and Robert Roode. It was for the Raw Tag Team titles. Bobby Lashley defeated Kofi Kingston. Charlotte Flair defeated Naomi for the SmackDown Women's title. Becky Lynch defeated Doudrop, Bianca Belair, and Liv Morgan for the Raw Women's Championship. Roman Reigns and the Usos defeated Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Big E. Pictures of Yeah, they're just showing some pictures of what happened. That Now, I know they had a live show today, so